Tonight, we bring the story of Mifflin W. Gibbs. Mifflin Wistar Gibbs was born April 17, 1823 in Philadelphia. While in Philadelphia, he attended grade school until his father's passing in 1831. He worked several jobs to aid his mother and three siblings, one being a carpenter's apprentice at the ripe age of 16. In 1849, Gibbs was so involved in the abolitionist movement, Frederick Douglass invited him on a speaking tour in western New York. A year later, he relocated to San Francisco during the gold rush, where unfortunately racial prejudice forced him to abandon carpentry. With money saved as a shoe shiner, Gibbs opened a successful imported boots and shoe store and soon rose to prominence. In 1854, he became a delegate for California's Negro Convention, and over the next 3 years, he served as an editor for an abolitionist newspaper titled Mirror of the Times. In 1858, he left for British Columbia, Canada, where he acquired a small fortune in real estate and several other trades. His most noted achievements included becoming director of the Queen Charlotte Island Coal Company and twice elected to the Victorian Common Council in 1866 and 1867. In 1869, Gibbs returned to America to study law at Oberlin College and opened his own practice in Little Rock, Arkansas. Gibbs was appointed county attorney in 1873 and elected municipal court judge of Little Rock later that same year, thereby becoming the first African American judge in America. Rutherford B. Hayes appointed him Registrar of the United States Lands in 1877, a position he held for 2 years. As an active Republican, Gibbs returned to Little Rock, remaining active in businesses and the civil rights movement. In 1897, he was appointed by President McKinley as a U.S. consul to the African island nation of Madagascar. On returning to Arkansas in 1901, he became president of one of the earliest black-owned banks in Arkansas. In 1902, he published his autobiography titled Shadow and Light, which contains an introduction written by his friend and colleague Booker T. Washington. Sadly, on July 11, 1915, Mifflin Gibbs passed away, leaving 2 successful daughters, Ida and Harriet Gibbs, and an ex-wife, Maria A. Alexander. Mifflin Wistar Gibbs, abolitionist, entrepreneur, lawyer, judge, leader, father, a man. This is Willie Seawright, hoping that you will. Until next time.